If you don't know who Marlow is that one cheater that pretended to be a woman and got exposed by Aximity. This caused all the slop channels like Dr. Donna to do their little reactions on the drama going, "Oh my god guys, I think there is someone hanging right there," which made it very viral in the process. Marlow cheating scandal is basically the 9/11 of the Minecraft community. And ever since the drama happened, Marlow has been fucked, cracked, milked in ways you don't even imagine. But it still leaves us with a question. Can you still milk Marlow? Now, the greatest Israeli scientists said it was impossible, right? The topic has already been milked so much there is no point anymore. But Eddie posted a video titled, "Marlow lied to me, so I leaked everything." Now, the first thing that I saw when I clicked on the video was a comment saying, "Japanese soldier who kept fighting 29 years after World War II. Now, I did watch the video itself and it's a Marlow milking classic. The video is also very soulless, doesn't have any thought to it, and this guy clearly doesn't care about the information given inside of it, because the things that he bleeps out in the video are not even bleeped out. There is a moment where he talks about Marlow and how she got doxxed, and then he decides to bleep out the entire doxing information.
Y'all forgetting Marlow got doxxed? Because I was like, bro, like, be so for real. I remember you got doxxed a while ago. I don't know if the information is accurate. And I didn't ever look into a dox. Actually, I remember I watched your video on it and you blurred it out. And low-key, I could read through the blur.
But if you go to the description of the video, there is a link to an unlisted version of the video, and the unlisted version is unedited, so you can just look at what he said.
And I'm not like leaking anything publicly, obviously, but I remember the name said Marlow Miller, and I don't know if that's true, and I'm not trying to be a weirdo, you know what I mean? But I think I remember that from your video. I don't know if that's really your name or not, but I don't know.
Well, I prefer to refrain.
No, yeah, you're totally
Like,
good.
I don't like answering questions like that.
It's so cool of you to hide this information, and you are such a great friend. But also, let's be real here, Marlow's real name is not Marlow Miller. That's a made-up name. You might as well call yourself Palm Beach Pete at this point. But let's break this video down from the beginning. So, at the start he says that he is the perfect victim and he doesn't want to accuse anyone of doing anything.
And I got totally manipulated for almost 6 years straight. I mean, look at me. I'm the perfect guy to do this to. Not only was there 5 years of genuine friendship behind all this, I mean, I met Marlow before he even had a YouTube channel at all. But I'm the perfect victim. I'm not aggressive. I'm not gonna accuse you. I'm not gonna do none of that.
But then 6 minutes later, he accuses Aximity of being a bad person, while talking about the proof that he provided.
And what I want to show you is I have a screenshot here. Here, I'm going to send it.
Okay, let's see.
There's a few more. Hold on.
Yeah, right now is probably a great time to throw in that I also think Aximity's a total weirdo. Don't get me wrong, like, yeah, he was right about all the Marlow stuff, but dude, this behavior is, like, insane. And yeah, he's totally reformed, guys. Super great person.
Now, I personally agree with this guy, but he is still accusing someone, he is still contradicting himself. But still, he is right. Aximity, just like basically anyone in the PvP community, is a bad person. 9takes made a video about him 2 years ago, and the shit that he does in his prime, I mean, if you guys saw that video, you would know that Aximity is basically an irredeemable person, like genuinely evil. And I personally, from what I have seen privately and from what I have heard people say to me, I don't think he has changed, because, you know guys, I privately tried to crack Marlow. I got invited to a group chat with her, I sent her a message, she didn't reply back, but then I scrolled up to the group chat to see what happened in it before I even joined, and turns out a bunch of famous people were in that group chat, and Aximity has sent some very questionable racist material, which is like, whatever, I don't really care myself because I'm Polish, I'm not American, but it's just pretty weird coming from someone that is a person known online for doing crimes. So, not really a good look. Either way, after that he decides to accuse Aximity even more and say that the only reason he is doing all of the expose stuff is because he got banned.
I was talking to my wife today about it, and I was like, you know what? A lot of the people, like some correlation I had noticed between the people making these videos on you, and I mean everyone's doing that. Don't get me wrong, but like the people like Aximity and Reef1. What I'm noticing is these are also super competitive players. Like Aximity is previous tier 1 in Axe, and Reef1, I don't know his tier, but I saw one of his other thumbnails. It appears that he's decent at sword.
He was pretty high tier, but he got banned for hacking.
Right. Right, but you see what I mean? It's like there's some correlation there where it's like I could see where some headbutting would take place. Where whether you obtain
Well,
your
the way I
ranks.
see it is they're doing it because they're banned. Like, I know for a fact. That's why, well, I don't know for a fact, but I'm not going to say it's fact.
Right.
But I believe very strongly that the whole reason Aximity is doing what he's doing is because of his blacklist.
These people have no accountability, man. It's genuinely just so sickening. Instead of owning up to your mistakes, you're like, nah, Aximity is just doing it because he got banned, which is probably true, to be honest, because this community is just filled with actual freaks. The whole Marlow versus Aximity situation is like saying malaria versus tapeworms. Both of these are parasites, bro. On one side, we got a known doxer, and on the other side, we got a known cheater. Can't really get lower than that. And the best part is they are fighting for a placement on a tier list where half of the players are probably cheating or are actual disgusting human beings. I mean, even this Eddie guy, bro, at the start of the video, he says this.
I don't know how much of what was said in this call is manipulation versus actual truth. I have a genuine care for people and their souls, so just please don't use any information here against anyone, and I'm sure Marlow's received enough hate, so there's probably no need to add on to that.
Damn, bro, you care about people so much, you record private calls and post them on YouTube for thousands of people to see so you can profit off of this? That's genuine care, bro. That's actual genuine care. You know, I also talk with my homies, I play Siege, and then I decide to record the entire private call and post it online. Everybody does that, that's like normal behavior. But don't worry, it gets worse than this.
What you're about to hear is extremely personal, so I guess trigger warning? I don't know, it's just, I don't know if this is manipulation or if this is true. Like even hearing this back while editing this is like, I'm just thinking there's a real person that was behind all of this, whether it's Tiny Small right here or Danger Mario. Did the actual person not eat for a couple days? Was their mental health actually bad? I don't know. I don't know if I should care. I don't know if I should care.
And as it goes on, I've had like time periods where I've like gone without eating hardly for like 2 days because it's like terrible for my health, and there's so much stress, like I couldn't sleep.
No,
I don't know. Just a bad situation. The way I see it is that I'm dug so deep into a pit that unless I have some type of support from other people, there's no way that I can get out of it, like at all. Especially because of the fact that obviously I've lied about my voice. I lied about my montages. Like, people are going to like flip that to justify everything, I feel like.
Yeah,
because it's
for
going to
sure.
be viewed so much more negatively because of the defamation.
Right. Man.
This is the Minecraft equivalent of Logan Paul filming a body in the woods. Guys, I'm about to tell you about a very, very sad story, so you might wanna look back. There is a trigger warning. Anyway, like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you want. It doesn't matter if Marlow is lying or not. At that time, you would not know this. So the fact that you are recording this call just shows what type of a person you are. Also, this next clip is just so fucked up, man.
But my question is just like, do you think it's gonna shock people, your next video? Like in a bad way or a good way or at all, or?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Like, when I post it, I'm honestly afraid. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I'm afraid that my DMs are gonna get leaked or something.
What the fuck do you mean, sorry, Marlow? Bro, you edited this video, you recorded it knowingly, you made the thumbnail, you posted it. What do you mean sorry? This is not an accident you can say sorry for. Like, what? Later on in the video, he also says how Marlow actually provided for the community.
Okay, everything aside, I know Marlow has been manipulating all these years, but bro was low-key providing for the community. Like, come on, the PvP community has been in shambles since Marlow left, bro. Am I tripping or what?
So basically, this guy wants Marlow back, but decides to make an expose video anyway. Like, what is this, bro? You are giving me mixed signals. Also, the Minecraft PvP community has been in shambles for multiple years now. It's filled with the worst of the worst humankind possible. The only people that play it are snakes, cheaters, people that do it solely for profit, or doxers. The people that play it for fun from time to time didn't give a shit about Marlow. It never affected them. I also like how Eddie throughout his video has multiple segments where he just basically glazes himself and makes himself look like a good guy that doesn't record the entire private call with the intent to expose the person for personal gain.
At the end of the day, like what matters most is like we're all souls here. and I've gotten pretty deep into my faith, if you haven't noticed, in the last year or two. But like, but it all matters on like a human level. You know what I mean? Even when you were first being accused of being Danger Mario years ago, I always thought like, and back then with a fraction of the attention you're getting today from all this, you know what I mean, negative attention. And even back then, I always thought like at the end of the day, there's a real person behind the screen. You know what I mean? I was like, no matter who you say you are, it's like there's a real person there, and it's like I don't know, everyone matters, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
You know, Marlow, I am deep in faith and everybody matters and I'm such a good guy, but I gotta record that private call. I gotta get that ad revenue. You know, Marlow, I gotta get that ad revenue, buddy. You know, you can cry on my shoulder, but it's gonna be all recorded because I'm a good person.
Well, hey, if you're ever down to, I don't know, talk or 1v1 or something, just if you ever need to get away from freaks, bro, like I got you, okay? That's fact.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching Nat Geo Wild right now. There is 2 snakes on one call. Like, this community is so fucked, man. You're having such an honest conversation with someone, but you are recording everything at the same time, keeping a straight face. I don't think that a good person does that or is capable of doing that. And you also say in the call multiple times that you are in faith and you are Christian. It's just kind of like, it's just kind of weird, man.
Cool. I assume you're bringing up a lot of your accusers to Aximity Reef 1 and all that, because obviously Aximity's like not doesn't have a great past, and I already knew about his past, being not a great guy. But I try not to hold that against people, bro. Because I've been telling people, like, yeah, me and Marlow are cool, but it's like, I also have no problem with Aximity. You know what I mean? It's like, I have seen the stuff in the past, but it's like, I don't know. I try not to hold stuff against people, just especially as like a Christian. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
Why do you keep saying that? Why do you keep saying like, oh, especially as a Christian, oh, you know, I'm big in faith. And you say all of those sweet things, presenting yourself as this really cool guy, but at the same time, you record the call. Is this honest to you? Is this very Christian to you? Is this what a good person does? Like, don't get me wrong, Marlow is bad and Aximity is horrible. I have seen the DMs, but are you really better than them if you do what you do?
is there anyone like you don't want me to tell? Like, obviously, I assume you don't want this super public.
I don't want it super public, but anyone you think is helpful to tell, you can
Okay.
tell. Like, for example, in this situation of Clown Pierce, like, I think him leaving me on red is a bad sign. So,
Right.
like, anyone you think is, like, official to tell, it's up to you, honestly.
Man, I swear, this community is genuinely just filled with snakes. Like, there is no actual people in the Minecraft PvP community left. It's just snakes, just reptiles in there. Either way, the call ended with some glazing and that's about it.
You're quite the cool fellow, Eddie.
I appreciate that, Marlow. All the glory is God. I'm just a vessel. Since it's been talking to you, I do appreciate the call. I just don't waste your time. So,
See you later, alligator.
adios, sis. I'll catch you on the flip. I'm saluting right now. As a matter of fact, I'll show you.
Perfect.
Salute.
It's a grown-ass man saluting to Marlow on Discord. It should have been me. It actually should have been me. I am a little bit jealous, to be honest. Either way, the video that Eddie made was completely revolutionary in the entire drama. I have changed my entire worldview because of it. It's a piece of literature that will be analyzed by generations to come. And it was totally not made to milk the drama and get the ad revenue. And also, guys, don't hate anyone. What I say in this video is my personal opinion about the Minecraft PvP community and people within it. And my opinion is based around public information, allegations, and discourse, and personal experience. With that being said, can Marlow still be milked in 2026? Yes. Is the Minecraft community dog shit? Yes. So yeah, like, subscribe, check out my other content, check out my Discord if you are mental enough to join it. Thank you for the members, you guys are great. Mwah. And that's about it. See ya.
See you later, alligator.